This video is going to show you an alternative of long division. So instead of doing long division, you can use something called synthetic division. And I think you're going to like it. First off, I'm going to show you the long division one more time, and then I want to show you the same problem using synthetic. So you're going to have x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 3. X into x squared goes x number of times. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x, and then you subtract. So x squared minus x squared goes away, and 5x minus 3x is 2x, and drop the plus 6. X into 2x is 2, and then 2 times x would be 2x, and 2 times 3 would be 6, and then you're going to subtract that piece. And 2x minus 2x is 0, and 6 minus 6 is 0. So you don't have a remainder there. So here's what you're going to do today. You're going to take what you're dividing by, and you're going to set it equal to 0. X plus 3 equals 0, and then you're going to solve for x. So x equals negative 3. And then you're going to take your standard form. Remember how I told you it goes 2, exponent 1, exponent nothing. So 2, 1, nothing. You're going to take the coefficients off of that. So you're going to take 1, 5, and 6. And here's what you're going to write. So this negative 3, you write down and you put it in like a backwards L. And right beside that you put 1, 5, and 6. And then you do this process. You drop the first number. So this becomes a 1. And then you do negative 3 times 1 is negative 3, and you put it there, and then you add these two. So 5 minus 3, or 5 plus a negative 3 is 2. And then you do negative 3 times 2 equals negative 6, and then you add 6 times negative 6 is 0. So again, you take this, these numbers come from here, and they go into this. Okay, and then the negative 3 come from setting it equal to 0. And then what you do is you drop the first one, multiply this number to this, and put it here. Add these two, get 2. Multiply negative 3 times 2 to put it there, and then add those. So your answer, since you started with a 2 here, you're going to drop that 1 exponent. So this is going to be the coefficient of that. So drop it 1 exponent, so that would be x. That 1 would go there. And then if this is a 1, the next one would be nothing. So this is your next number. And then you don't have a remainder, so you don't put anything. So x plus 2 is your answer, which was your answer with long division. Okay, so let's do another one. So if I ask you to divide this, divided by this, without using long division, you're going to use synthetic. So set this equal to 0 first to get 2. And then take your numbers. Again, it's 3, 2, 1, nothing. So 3, negative 7, 9, and then negative 14. So then you take these numbers and write them down. So 3, negative 7, 9, and negative 14. And then you would put this 2 in a backwards L here. Okay, you drop the first number, so that becomes a 3. You might want to put a line here to help you. So drop the first number, and then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Okay, and then you add again, negative 7 plus a negative 6 is negative 13. Then you multiply. Negative 2 times negative 13 is 26. Then you add 9 plus 26 is 35. Then you multiply. Negative 2 times 35 is negative 70. Then you add negative 14 plus negative 70 is negative 84. I always put a box here, and that is going to be your remainder. Okay, if you need to stop the video, please rewind it and watch that again. You need to get these operations right here down. So after you do that, remember we started with the exponent of a 3. So my answer is going to start with an exponent of a 2. So this is going to be your x squared term, because I started with a 3, I go to a 2, then an x, and then nothing, and then this is your remainder. So the coefficient on x squared is going to be 3, then negative 13, and then positive 35, and then this is your remainder. Remember, in long division, you add the remainder over the divisor. So I would add negative 84. I'm just going to put minus. Remember, I went over that yesterday. Go back and review the video if you need to. So negative 84 over, now here's the tricky part. It's x minus 2 because that's what I was dividing by. And that's your answer. All right, one more. Okay, so again, the first thing, you take x plus 3 and set it equal to 0. Solve for x. Put that number in a backwards L. And then pull out your coefficients. So make sure you have 3, 2, 1, nothing. So 3, 2, 1, nothing. Pull out your coefficients. 2, 3, negative 10, negative 3. Take the signs with you. All right, so now you drop the first one. Put you a line here. So drop the 2. Multiply. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. 3 plus negative 6 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Negative 10 plus 9 is negative 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Put a box around that last number. Again, that's your remainder. Remember what I said, don't mess up with adding and subtracting numbers. Put them in your calculator if you need to. Alright, so now you started with the exponent 3. So the variable becomes an x to the second. You drop it 1 degree. So this would be your second degree, this would be your first degree, this would be your nothing degree. So make your coefficients match here. So the 2 would go in front of x squared, negative 3, negative 1, remainder 0. I could put plus 0 over, again, the divisor, x plus 3. But 0 over anything is going to be 0. So plus 0 would just go away. So this could be your answer. All right, that's how you do synthetic division. You should have received a worksheet yesterday. It has synthetic division at the top. I would like you to do 2, 4, 6, 8. 11 is going to be a bonus or an extra credit question. This is going to be different. 3x plus 5. If you set that equal to 0, you're going to get a fraction. So that will be a little bit, it'll be different. And I'll go over that in class when I get back. So 2, 4, 6, 8 is your homework. If you didn't get done with your homework yesterday, please go back and do that as well.